Alright, welcome back everyone and thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be covering quick tip number 6 in the key of C major as always. C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, G is 5, A is 6, B is 7, and C is 1. Okay, so for this tip I'm going to be showing you how to get to the 2 and how to get to the 6, which are typically going to be minors, right? So in the key of C major, the 2 is going to be like a minor chord of some sort. I'm going to make this like a minor 11th. So that's D, F, A, right? Then you go down a whole step from that root and play a C major, right? That's your minor 11th on the D, right? And then on the 6th to play a minor 11th, you're going to play an A, right? And then form the minor chord there. Go a whole step down from that root, which is going to be G, and form a major chord. So A, C, and E. Left hand, right hand is playing the G major. G, B, and D. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to approach this 2 minor and this 6 minor. Alright, so here's my thought process. In the left hand, what you're going to want to do is you want to play the tritone that's a half step below it. So let's say I want to target the 2 first, right? Or let's say I want to target the 6 first. We'll do that one first. So this is my 6, right? A half step below that A is going to be G sharp or A flat and D, right? Right hand is going to play the 1 as a major chord. So C is the 1, so C major, right? And it sounds good to go there. And I put it together, right? Now what you do on the West Coast is you don't just play this. You target, you slide into that C major in your right hand. So you're going to start off with the go down a half step rather. So if I'm landing on that C major, a half step below that is B major. So I'm going to play the B major triad right before I go to this particular chord in this voicing. All right. And it sounds pretty good, right? Alright, so how do I play this in a progression? Let's say I'm doing the 7-3-6. So you start off from the 1. Right, you play your 7. Then your... So you can look at that as the 3. Because the 3 is 1, 2, 3 is E, right? And the tritone that goes along with it is going to be that D and A flat or G sharp, right? Because it's a whole step below. So a whole step below the E is D. So you play that tritone. Tritone again is 3 whole steps apart, an interval of 3 whole steps apart. So D, go up a whole, up a whole, up a whole, right? So you're on the 1, 7, 3, 6. Then you can do something like a 5, 1, 4. That's in quick tip number 5, right? That 5, 1, 4, 5. 1, 4. Now let's say I want to get to the 2, so I can play like that 3 as a minor chord. So E, G, and B. Right hand's going to play a G major. So that gives me my E minor 7th, right? 1, 3, 5, 7. 5 and 7. Alright, so you did the 5, 1, 4. Now you're doing a 3, right? And now for the 6, here we go. I'm trying to get to the 2, so I'm going to use the same principle. Play the tritone that's a half step below this. So a half step below that D is C sharp or D flat and form a tritone using that, right? And then I'm going to find 1, 2, 3, 4, right, is an F. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is an F. Play a major chord with that. And I'm going to do it up here, right? And that takes you to the 2. Sounds good down here too. It's just a little bit muddy, so I like to take this F and play it up here. You can play it that way, or you can play it up here, right? So you're on the 3, 3, 6, 2. Right? Now here's the thing. Just like we slid into that right hand triad, you can slide into it this way. So we're playing the F major in my right hand, why not approach it from a half step below, which would be E major? And it sounds good, right? Alright, so that's that 3-6-2. So all together you have the 1, you can do the 7, right? That's 7, 1, 7, 3, 6, and 5, 1, right? 4, 3, 6, 2. This is the 6, right? Because I could play the 6 in my bass, which is A. A whole step down from that is the G. That would be the flat at 7th, right? So this is the 1. For the 6, that's the first tone of the 6, right? And this is the flat at 7th of that, right? And then you play the 3rd of that, and that's what gives you that tritone. So it's playing essentially like a dominant sound. And that's why it works. So again, one more time all together. 1, 7, right? 1, 7, 3, 6, 5, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 5. Alright, and back to the 1. So I hope this is a blessing to you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you practice this, and I'll talk to you guys.